right. They do not have a supernova down below ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
But, I mean, if once those do stack up, the Ricky does have a good amount of damage to clean that
In
out.
your dream. Finds a first blood onto Tim's as they were trying to make a gank. Paulson now going to rotate over just to ensure the Ember is going to survive through this. The Soul Rip will come out just to ensure it. Game through for TNC. Jocam now. Going to get spotted out by Armel. Snowball. Does blink forward. This could be really dangerous. He does have a haste rune active and the shotgun coming out from Tim's will be enough. A lot of committal for that Jocam.
23-6, compare that to Forev's 41-20. Miracle's 46-20. You know, it's a much better time here for T1 in terms of raw form.
Well, KP going to drop top lane. And again, it's just another great setup here from Jocam on the
Damage
task.
isn't there, the pressure isn't there. They have the duel up. They're not finding those early kills as well. And you really need those early kills.
KP does rotate a nice duel coming up. Paulson, how do you help? He doesn't have Soul Rip, but it won't matter. They don't have the damage.
Massive committal as well to try to find that duel win, man. I was talking about those duel wins being pivotal. They need them.
Chains gonna be there. Blinding Light will help a bit. Illuminate to fly through. In Your Dream actually goes down to the Illuminate and the Scream of Armel. They do get a trade by taking out Tim's, but I don't have March around the area already, and they jump in. Although Silence is there on Armel. He is falling very quickly, and he does go down. Still, Snapfire Kisses flying out. Paulson, he will melt. Forev, now getting jeweled up, but Miracle, he has joined in. Still, they will get the duel win, but this could be bad for TNC. But a huge Will-O-Wisp coming out from March is holding him back. The chains now from In Your Dream. He continues to move forward as March does fall on the Keeper of the Light. It looks like Tim should be the next target here for the Ricky. And eventually, In Your Dream probably will find him. He does. Gets the chains off. Gabby now has morphed into the Ember, but he will manage to remnant away in time. And Miracle just going to go for a run as Armel has respawned. In Your Dream doesn't have Remnant. Sonic Wave will be enough, but now the Snowball coming in. It does not connect. Is it going to be there for Armel to go down? It is not. Miracle, he needs to run away. Forev now going to join back in on the DP, but overall, I think you would call that a TNC.
Still, T1 not going to be too happy about how that trade went.
They found Gabby, though he does walk out of the smoke screen. It does secure the T1. However, Armel may not be so lucky. And now Gabby's kind of alone.
He's going to give him the GPM bonus, so he'll steadily work his way up to it.
They get Gabby. Smokescreen going to be there with the defusal. Gabby has no BKB, but doesn't need it. He'll Ethereal, and the cookie will be there. Armel blinks in. BKB is on cooldown, however, KP gets silenced as he jumps in and couldn't get the jewel off in time. Now Forev may turn this as Miracle jumps in with the smoke screen. Again, the cookie will save from Tim's. Still, it looks like TNC want to keep moving forward, but this could be very dangerous as now they look to turn around once again onto Gabby. The silence will be there with the smoke screen. Do they have another cookie? Not quite, but he will start strength morphing. Still a lot of damage to come, and they will take down the Aegis. TNC now going to start setting up with the Snapfire Kisses. Paulson going to be the first target on the Undying, but he has got the Tombstone down. They will take him out. Now Forev, nice chance is there from Jocam. However, Forev is going to start falling low with that Spirit Vessel. He will use it off. Cookie won't land, but Snowball saved through the jewel onto KP, who does now get stunned up. Sonic Wave is there, however, and Forev does drop regardless. In Your Dream is still trying to fight his Miracle. He does come back in after KP. They'll find the LC now. In Your Dream looking to turn this as Miracle. He's the cleanup crew. He'll take down Tim's as well on the Snapfire. And it was a bit of a prolonged team fight, but I believe T1, they could fight March, but they'd rather Armel than Forev. Gonna run straight into him. The Yule's immediately coming out from Armel. He does get a snowball off just in time. Shards, is it gonna be there? Not quite. And now the Jewel comes out onto Jocam. Still a nice smoke screen from Miracle. And Gabby, he actually ends up dropping to In Your Dream. I mean, they found the Tusk kill, but it's not worth your Morphling dying. Where TNC's positioning is. Your Dream will run up and does get the chains off onto KB. Still, it is purged off with the press the attack, but they really want this LC dead. Snowball, though a huge Will-O-Wisp March, just controlling everyone on the side of the Dire, and they're just melting right now. The kiss is the Sonic Wave, the buybacks to fly out, but T1 not looking great. In fact, never mind. They're going to move back into this. They keep moving forward, but now Gabby will clean up. There'll be a duel on In Your Dream. He'll go down on the Ember, and that may have just secured the Roshan for TNC. TNC back in the driver's seat, although Tim's getting jumped on immediately. Chance, Miracle, hasn't finished the job off. He may turn around, but now the LC comes in. It was all a bit of a bait, and KP will secure the kill with Gabby. Now they go on to Jocam. And Jocam probably won't be able to juke this out too well. He'll go for the Tim's kill, I believe. In fact, no, he'll go to the neutrals, and he will get blown up by the shotgun of Gabby. And T1, they had a
who has managed to bounce back in, and you are starting to see issues with Tier 1. Their supports don't feel like they're giving you too much, although they do catch KP.
And KP's got no way out of that. Armel, he's blinked forward. He does have a cheese and BKB available, so he feels safe enough, and he pops the BKB, but he is very low. Do you want to jump back in? He'll go after Forever. Undying Tombstone has been dropped to Armel. He will eat the cheese in the middle of all this, and now the Will-O-Wisp holding them in. They want that Tombstone first. They still haven't found it. This isn't looking great. Armel, he does die, and you've lost the Aegis on the Morphling. Gabby, he finally gets the damn Tombstone. And he does end up finding Forever and Polison. But they may turn. In Your Dream, he gets a chains off with that Spirit Vessel. T1 will spot them out now. I guess this could be good for Armel being on the cliff, and now they get a duel off Forever. Snowball save is going to be there, and the Tombstone has been dropped. Now KP almost goes down, but they do get Jocam at the very least, but KP has lost his own life. Armel now, who are you going after? Miracle is right on top of him with the smoke screen, dishing out a fair bit of damage. Is it going to be enough? It will be. Armel dies. March just runs the complete other way. The rest, this is the worst time to do it for Rev. Gonna show himself, gets a silence off on the Queen of Pain, but they really want that LC. And again, KP, gonna be Spirit Siphoned to death in the shadows. In Your Dream does pick it up on the Ember. Oh, can they find more? No, Snowball is gonna be there on Armel. He does have his BKB. He will not pop it yet. He popped. They don't want to waste any more time. T1. Starting to move forward. There is going to be the LC blinking forward, but again, the Snowball save. And KP just dies to the ghosts. Gabby now trying to fight. They've jumped onto Armel. In fact, it's not Armel, it's March in the back lines. The poor Coddle can't really do much but try to run away. Armel, meanwhile, getting bashed up in the back lines. He blinks out of there. They are trying to control Forever on this DP. Forever is looking perfectly fine. In Your Dream has caught out Armel on the Queen of Pain, who has no buyback. And Forever looks like he's going to be able to just walk out. In fact, In Your Dream about to fall, but that's just a free reset, as he does have the Aegis. Polison is still stealing a lot of strength with that decay, and now the jump back in. They have caught the LC KP. He can't afford to die like this, but Forever moves forward. Gabby at least does find Polison, but you got the dieback now onto KP as Miracle trying to man-fight a Morphling. That does not work out in his favor. Gabby pushing it back through this mid lane, trying his best to not allow this Rax to go down. More adaptive strikes to fly out, but Jocam, he uses that Minotaur Horn. Now Forever falling low on the DP. He does also get blown up by Gabby.
Beforehand, of course, the early death in Polson really want him to stay alive and spam out that decay. And if he's not able to, then all the targets do feel just a bit tankier than they should be.
Oh, Gabby gonna wave for him in very confidently. Tombstone to be dropped. They'll go after March first. He does get the Will-O-Wisp down, but he should surely die. In fact, never mind. He goes forms up. March still gonna die. The Snowball does chase him down. Still, the Will-O-Wisp is ticking away, and surely they will be able to clear out the side of T1, and they do.
Oh man!
Just nobody. Double silence from Forever. Oh, KB, he jumps straight in with the jewel. He wants revenge, and he is going to find it. The DP does drop, but they have buyback. They'll commit straight away. Even Jocam committing on the Snowball. Forever is very far forward right now, trying to find a Morphling by himself. He pops his BKB, but Armel does not give up. Gabby's still trying to chase, but he's getting bashed by the Ricky. Forever, he'll die back straight away. Now the Ricky falling very low. Miracle, can he actually get out of this? It looks like he can't. Tims, he had the shotgun. Gabby was the one who had the final output of damage. There will be buybacks. Oh my, in your dream!
Oh.
Spirit Vessel and 5 Remnants will do that to you as Tims will now fall. Empo, run around that cliff first. If they spot out Miracle, he does break the smoke though. It looks like Forev has been caught. Gabby, he pops his BKB. Snapfire's kiss is just flying out. It's raining fire right now. And Snowball will save the Undying, at least for now, from KB. Still, Polison gonna survive as they do drop 1 and 2. In fact, Gabby and Tims both go down. A nice Will-O-Wisp, but it will not be enough to really save his teammates. And well, they might even find KP on the LC. In fact, he is gone. No buyback available. Now Armel is the main priority target though. He BKB's up and Forev, still moving forward, wanting to go after Tims. Now Gabby buys back as well on the Morphling. They'll go after Miracle on that Ricky, but the Snowball save again coming out of Jocam, just not letting them do anything to his cause. Jocam may go down, but it's well worth it for the cause as Gabby jumps in and whoa, that's a lot of damage coming in. Now the Remnants forward from In Your Dream. It's not enough. The Satanic from the Morphling will save his life, but the kickback. Tims with the dieback as well as Armel also dying back. March almost going down. He does. It's all up to Gabby and KP. They'll duel. They'll get Forev. And it's going to be a huge trade between the two. T1 ends up with no buyback.
Down on Forev with his Satanic on. It just looked like nothing was really happening there. Just a lot of HP filling the way.
Polison
just DP.
Be a little bit careful. Gabby does hit him pretty hard, although he can just decay. He'll flicker, but a huge Will-O-Wisp coming out once again from March, just holding all of T1 in. A kick across the map. They're kicking the Morphling away. Now the LC Jewel is onto the Undying Sonic Wave just to make sure he gets it. In Your Dream jumps back in, but again it's into the Will-O-Wisp. Now the Ricky does commit tricks to the trade on the Ember. They want to chase T1. They are not done. Polison brought back. Gabby, he's been left behind right now. He needs some help. They still do have that Will-O-Wisp, but he's getting kicked back towards the dire side base. They will find Jocam at the least on the task, but he'll buy back. Polison, he doesn't want to die back like this, but he does. So it's a 4v5. T1 gonna move away back to their base. Feel confident enough to try and force his team fight, TNC. KP gets a jewel off. He has found the task. This will be a very, very nice kill, as Jocam doesn't have buyback available. So Forev, he'll pop the Exorcism. Tricks the trade onto Forev, but he is falling quite fast. He needs to run right now. Gabby just walking forward. Can they find the DP? They can. He does have buyback and commits it immediately, but now Gabby really putting the pressure on by going after those T4s. Abyssal, but it connects on both. Gabby now realizing he may need to back out, or maybe he just goes back in. Still, he gets rooted up. Spirit Siphon is there from Forev, but Gabby will return the favor. They just can't kill him. If you can't kill the Morphling, he can just take your T4s and your Ancient pretty darn quick. He'll just keep turning around with that Spirit Siphon, healing himself up. The Tier 4 now gone, and the Ancient is exposed in Tier 1. How do you defend this? The Ancient falling so darn quick. They don't have time. Their Will-O-Wisp is just going to hold them back. And that's it.
Man.
T1.
TNC.